Hello! 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 Good day. Good day, all. It's me. Here we go. Oh my goodness. Banned! So many fakers nowadays, that tells you what. Alright, so continuing on with Path of Exile 2. Hello everyone, it's me! And we are going to be playing as Dandelion, but not just Dandelion. I'm mixing things up with my build. I'm like, you know what? I want to see how dual mace feels. And it felt pretty good. You like experimenting with build stuff. Hello, Eddie! Playing Path of Exile 2 with Dandelion. How are you doing? The Dandelion. Good, I'm glad to see that you're well. Hell yeah. Hanging out with the buddies, hanging out with the amigos. No, Nebu, hello! Nebu, I gotta say, I think fantastic timing. Because, oh, I'm doing well. We are, no worries. So, we are playing Path of Exile 2, and we're in a place where there are people who worship and a great wolf as part of their culture, the Ezomites, and they worship Silu. If you know what, Silu is a great wolf. This is true. So it's a big part of the culture, and the Count of the area has been trying very hard to prove that he is pure of blood, and he's also, you know, in the right. Is pure of blood, and all should follow him, you know, as he is, you know, of the culture. As we've been going through the areas, we've been seeing more and more creatures of the night, shall we say. To the point of we are dealing with werewolves, but they're not normal werewolves. They have been corrupted by the force that the Count is trying to take advantage of to prove his legitimacy, something called the Seed of Corruption. Our character here, Dandelion, has been journeying to stop the Count and put an end to the corruption, as it's been spreading about. But yeah. In fact, hold up. Let me make sure I have the name right. Yeah, the Ezomites, they worship a group called the First. Yes, it is a little like Yarnum. Anyway, time to keep going. I really like this boss. Is that a chicken next to you? Yes! Oh, you're talking about this? This is actually a kiwi. A little kiwi. It's our little kiwi friend. Eating the worm. Boop. Chomp. But Dandelion is a member of the, he is born of the Karui people, which are like the Maori people in our lives. But he washed up on shore and was taken care of by a blacksmith named Renly as an Ezomite. So our character is sort of in the middle of two worlds between the Ezomites and the Karui people. But you will see that instead of being like super hard about either religion, he venerates his dad, the blacksmith, most of all, which was very touching to me. His pops. The story has been very good. Oh, level 16. Yeah, but the vampires have been... first of all, there's vampires here. Surprise. And you can see they've been eating so well, their bellies are full of blood. Yeah, the first game is free. That's right. So this game, Path of Exile 2, takes place 20 years after the first game. We are on the continent of Rayclast, which is essentially Australia. But fantasy Australia. I love Diablo-like game. I grew up with that game. Hell yeah. Then you would definitely like the first game. I will tell you what, though. Definitely, it can get scary and intimidating, especially if you look at the skill tree. But that's why people make builds. And, though he is not out yet, there is a druid character that has wild shape. Which means, you know, reminds me of FF10 skill map. Hell yeah. So you will eventually have the ability, and any character can use any skill, by the way. But eventually you will be able to get wild shape to turn into a bear or a wolf. And they do plan on making more summonable allies like wolves and other creatures in Path of Exile 2. And after a year, the second game will become free. Which is great. Yeah, that's right. Good.
I've no more room.
No more room. Wow, that's good. Let's grab this Essence of Electricity. Shia Kazim. Same board as Diablo. This is the hooded one.
Do whatever it takes.
He's our friend. He's our buddy.
Yes?
No, different setting. Different setting. Ray class is definitely all of its own. For sure, for real.
Be careful.
Ooh, that's actually a really good mace. Hmm. One to 19, 1 to 9. But more consistent damage overall. Hmm. Now this is our character's dad, Renly.
Boy, some men do not have to earn honor. Some are simply born with it by virtue of their status. Geonor is doubly a monster for giving away what others have sought their entire lives. He was born into the role rather than being chosen by the clan, and now he has squandered that by serving himself above all others. I used to believe in him, but now I cannot even stand the thought of him. What would you like?
How much gold we do not have a lot of gold.
Till next time.
Oh. Yes.
You know what? I'll give you a taste of the boss experience in this game, because luckily
Goodbye.
the bosses in this game are pretty quick to get to. Here's
I always
Finn.
make sure to avoid noble women like Latis. Her kind seem to think I'm insincere for reasons neither you nor I could ever comprehend, I'm sure. Still, I certainly heard about her, and I've heard what she said about the manor. I know lies, hero, and she isn't one. See ya.
It is good to see. Please. Another for my collection. Thank you.
Very
It's
nice
the
accent.
shadows haunt us
Oh, yeah.
both. It is good to see. Another for my collection. It seems shadows haunt us both.
So yeah, let me get back to the Manor ramparts. Ooh. I won't spend my experience point yet, because I do plan on respecking a little bit.
Break! I'm not ready!
Hold on to that for a second.
Hammer and anvil!
The gallows, where madness colluded with fate. The Count's decree.
By decree of the Count of Geonor, effective immediately, all crimes are now punishable by hanging until death. Hanged criminals will have their bodies thrown into the pit.
Rope. Chest. Support gem. Sounds like you can't trust hanging bodies. I can trust hanging bodies. Me trust. Here's what I really like this about the second game.
Infernal Cry puts a debuff on enemies that makes them explode when they die. It also increases the damage of your next attack. The more enemies around you, the larger the boost. If you have endurance charges, Infernal Cry will consume them to boost additional attacks.
I like that. Yeah, a little voice description telling you what's up. Henry Dubois be like, let me try moment. No, that's a level 2 one. About martial tempo. There we go. Do I have that though? I do already have that. Strokes my chinny chin chin. Oh bother! Execute could be good. Impact Shockwave could also be good. Ooh, okay. We'll do Armor Breaker, which gives us an endurance charge, and then that lets us do Infernal Cry. Okay, I see. Can't do this yet because it would make it so, yeah. I could do Impact Shockwave. Yeah, I'll do Impact Shockwave on Bone Shatter. Boom.
Fear will best you!
It's not as good as just the base mace hit. That's crazy. Yeah. If I just do mace strike, I'm doing way more work. Just like that.
My satchel is full.
Stop having a fucking full satchel. You goof? You goofster? We'll fix that. We'll remedy that for you.
What have you learned? What have you learned? All children have imaginary friends. Most grow out of that phase. A rare few refuse to let go, creating real from unreal through sheer stubbornness. Gods born of man certainly exist, but did the gigantic red
We do love the
tiger
faceless hooded creatures.
actually run the plains of the primordial world? There is no way to know. Will the world end if she and her savage ilk return? The answer, I imagine, is up to those who would stand and fight on that day. Be glad that today is not that day, as far as I know.
The hood one's a pretty cool guy. Then Una.
It is good to see you. Latis is from a prominent family in her clan, so I didn't know her well. But I did take hope from her actions. If a noblewoman could marry a commoner, then perhaps a commoner would be free to marry whoever she wants as well. It makes me think about the last conversation I ever had with my father. It was an argument. Though it tears at my heart, I choose to believe that deep down, he understood me. I've collected these over time. Oh, I like this one.
Turn a magical item into a rare item. Nice. More stun buildup. Sure, yeah. Alright, let's do some refunding.
How can I...
Nothing is set in stone.
Nothing is set in stone, Dandelion. I'm trying to figure out how to set you up for success. So I'll be... I need... 1, 2, 3... I need 300 more gold. Gosh darn it. I swear, it's been so... there's been so many fake things. Woo! Woo! That should give me enough now. Shia Kazim!
What happened?
It is good to see. These are just some odds and ends. Oh, I like this one. Bye.
Greetings.
I've changed my mind.
Need a little bit more cash. Need a little bit more. Ho ho! Come forth with me, bird.
Gruesome creature!
That's right. You hit the nail on the head, Nebu. Oh. So here is into the manor.
Soldiers of Ogham, the outside threat grows ever stronger. Whispers of betrayal echo within my very halls. We can no longer tolerate any risk. Use lethal force against those you suspect of foul play. Speak carefully with your men. Ensure they are who they claim. Hang any suspects. Seek out resistance within the village and raze their homes to the ground. We must send a clear message. Leave no stone unturned.
Paranoid man. That guy died standing up. That's so tragic. Good God. Good God Almighty. Great googly moogly, as some people may say. Drops! Dan! That's right, it's Drops. Hello! We're playing with Dandelion. Dandelion is whom we are playing with. Playing a warrior.
Face me!
Dandelion. You know, the funny thing is that both you and Itty made that joke. Separate. Completely separate of one another. So this tells me that both of you are very good humored. Facts. I know, fantastic. Smug. Man, I'm so glad I uploaded those emojis. Big ups to Rude for helping to make those emojis real. Everyone who follows me has access to those emojis. That's right. Joy. Award-winning smile. That's right. That's right. Ooh. Ooh. I was in a fugue state, and I said, I'm gonna get some work done. And then I got some work done. Bing, bang, boom. Yeah, big ups to Rude for making a wonderful little sheet of spooky psychopomp faces, to which I edited in MS Paint to fit into emoji sizes on Twitch. All right, we're going. We're going. Also, Dan can attest. Cool werewolf at the end of this chapter. Shame that, you know, bad, but also cool. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I worked hard, but I couldn't have done it without Rude. And Itty also made this fantastic BRB little screen. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, look at that. Look at that Scuttler. Look at the Scuttler go. What a wonderful little gif to offset the doom and gloom that is behind. The Scuttler doesn't care. Scuttler's having a great day. Alright, we are... There. Bing, bang, boom. Joy! Hooray! Okay. We got wolves. Ogum Manor.
Geonor must be made to answer for his crimes.
Den of the Mad Wolf.
How can I advise you? If you intend to face the Count, I must warn you. An ancient, corrupting power has driven him to madness. There is no telling what you may find within the walls of the manor. Where the seed of corruption takes root, life bends itself into unnatural shapes, and the minds of men grow fevered. Though you may face horrors beyond comprehension, it is this seed that is the true danger at the heart of the manor. Move swiftly.
It is good to... I like to hold on to bit. Another for my collection. Thank you.
All right,
Stay
this
safe
should be
if
enough
you can.
How can I advise
to
you?
Nothing is set in stone.
refund me. Bing, bang, boom. Okay. So what we're going to do instead, since I do plan on using a shield more, I plan to apply my refunds. Go this way. Go get smashed, get some more melee damage, and more melee damage against heavy stunned enemies, right? Get some more melee damage. Strength. Strength. Block chance. Block chance. Apply. And we'll get unstoppable barrier next. There we go. Wah. I just gotta find a good shield to use, and then I'll be good. But first, let me show you. I wonder if I'd be able to walk into the boss from this way. Let me see. The answer is no. They're like, no, 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 no. You're going the long way, buddy. We're in Ogum Manor. There we go.
Fear will best you!
Dandelions VA sounds familiar. Could be some Guild Wars 2 character. That's a great question. Could be. Honestly, could be.
I can't yet.
If it's Matthew Mercer, I'm gonna holler. It's not Matt Mercer, though. I know it's not Matt Mercer. If CC was here, I'm sure CC would be able to dig up that info. But Cece is gaming puzzle-wise, and that's okay. I'm glad Cece's gaming with puzzles. Gaming with puzzles. Gaming with puzzles. But yeah, as you can see, the Seed of Corruption has taken to this place in not a good way.
I can't yet.
Stroking my chinny chin chin. Okay, bye, bunny. Oh! 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 Bye, Naboo! Bye! I was so sad in saying goodbye to Bunny. Take care, Naboo! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Hey, Mac! What's poppin'? We'll hold on to that for now.
No chance.
No chance. Wide flask, wide belt. Give me a belt that gives me more health. I'll take that. I miss those belts. I miss those belts from PoE 1. Please, more health, please. Please, baby, please. Don't you step into the mist. Ooh! Welcome to the stream, Mac. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well and poggers, one could say. Enjoy the delights and the myriad treats that being in this chat provides. Watching the stream makes it 30 times more likely for you to not have to get audited by the IRS. This is a factual statement. This is a real factual statement that's real. Smirk. It's facts. Facts. Do not look deeply into those matters. Just know they are facts.
You can rest when you're dead. Keep digging.
That's him. One of us will not leave this manor alive.
Hell yeah, warrior. This one gives energy shield. I don't really want energy shield though. I'm feeling more like a heavy shield.
It is good to see.
Quickly.
Tell you what, I'll be smart. I'll work smarter, not harder. That's giving me more max life. I'll take that. So what I'll do is I'll sell this stuff and make more money back.
Good. Finn makes fun of me. Oh, I like this one. Be careful.
And then I'll see how much it would take for me to get a shield.
Bye then.
Take a little bit more cash. Level 16. Hmm. Ooh. I mean, intelligence really... it's not worth it to swap out. I can sell that, though.
It is good to see. Finn makes fun of. I will try to stay safe, if you can.
And then I'll sell... So that amber amulet. The game's going well. It's a very fun time. I've been really enjoying myself. Really don't need the minion skill stuff.
It is good to see. These are just some odd. It's beautiful.
Let's get ourselves a great shield.
What have you learned?
Yeah, we're gonna be fighting the first boss of the chapter at the soon. Looks like Diablo. Yeah, pretty accurate assessment.
Later.
Sorry, I was just. Be careful.
Let's see. That's right. So, you know what? I think Dandelion deserves this. We're making sure that Dandelion looks dandy with some Karui stuff. Nothing for a shield yet, but looking good, Dandelion, looking good. Though, you know, the shield is clipping. You know what? That is clipping through him a little bit. That is rough. Is the tough thing about armor in these games, especially skins. That's fine. Alright, boss time! Boss time. It's time for us to fight the Candlemass. That's the name of this boss that's coming up. Chapel of the Fallen. Of wax and wick, he was cursed.
First ones, hear our laments. Sanity
That's funny.
recedes ever further into the dark. Shadows hover above us, in the corners, watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles
Come
our
among
minds?
us?
It
Sorry.
sits, poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
What madness is this?
Candlemas, the living right.
Crush them!
I know, it's very funny. Oh fuck, it's alive! And I was like, and that's the last I ever heard of Dan. Sad. Yippee!
Is nothing sacred anymore.
As there is no. Candlemas Essence. A sense of gratefulness and peace radiates within the warmth. Sorry, radiates with warmth. Delicious max health. I love max health. Yes! Yes!
Shatter!
Ooh, Gallon Staff. Ooh, and a level 5 Cut Spirit Gem. I will take that. We're going to increase Herald of Ash. Just make it better. I think with this we can safely go to the next floor. I think since it's not in the first floor, Count Geonor's room is probably going to be on the second floor. And the torture room is always on the third floor. Always. Gonna sell that. Gonna sell this. Gonna sell those. What isn't gonna get sold? Ha ha ha! Count Geonor's room. No, that's the pit. There's progress. We don't want progress yet. We want to keep scooting. We want to keep New Boot scooting. There we go. Sigil Crest Shield.
I sense Oriana knows. And I cannot deny that which I know deep down to be true. That fair-haired villager, an eternal descendant, she knew. At that moment when our eyes locked, we both knew. She clung to her children like I would end them then and there. She is of no risk now, but how many others must I fear? Is my blood truly impure? Oriana assures me we can right some of the wrongs of the past. She promises a way forward for Ogum. A way forward for the clans and the clanless alike. And a way forward for me. We must continue with our task.
Feel my wrath!
We keep going?
Yes! Another one! He's under there!
I need more time. nowhere to keep that.
What you talking about? Oh yeah, you don't. Whee!
What have you learned?
Yes. I've collected. I will treasure it. It seems shadows haunt us both.
See if Renly has a better shield.
Here's what I've got.
Whoa, that Forge Maul is nuts. Can't afford it though. Prize. Oh! No shields for me
To
either.
the carrots.
Pistol. Once I find a better mace than this mace, I will move on to greener pastures.
Face me!
But thus far, I have not found a better mace than this unique mace. I would have loved to dual wield them, but no such great... So here's a little detail I found down on the 3rd floor, right? You can see an older man, a woman, and then 2 sons, right? I wonder, with Finn's clanless reputation, I have to wonder if maybe, perhaps, Finn could be one of those sons, right? And Count Geonor was his brother. And he's just playing it real close to his chest. And wanted to be free from the responsibilities of being a noble. But it's hard to know. It's hard to know for sure. Outside of just little weird bits with Finn's character.
I need more time.
Smithing. gonna do some rearranging of my skills. Roll and slam. We're gonna put martial tempo on roll and slam. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming out way faster now. I think my main damage source is now martial slam. Alright, boss, coming up. Get hype! Get hype! Once I finish clearing this floor. Torture room.
Even after 6 hours on the rack, the Provost refuses to give me the names of the men who escaped from their own failed coup attempt. Does he not realize the machinations of shapeshifters? Are at work here. I do not doubt Connor's loyalty, only his intellect. The shape changers are obvious in their tactics. They are untrained in the art of deception. They fidget, they sweat. They're constantly afraid of being singled out or questioned. That is how I identify them. They are less than human. A human being is winsome, even beautiful. But these creatures belay that recognition of kin. The closer I look, the more I see they are no more than bows carrying bags of flesh under an oozing membrane of skin. Peel away that covering and the disgusting truth is revealed. They must be thrown into the pit and out of sight. Let the seed consume those flayed abominations.
Yes, more. Don't stop. The beast hungers.
Great animations on the beast.
Horrific! They're insane!
We need. Kill him, and you shall have everything I promised.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
You are nothing but a tyrant!
Easy prey! Easy prey.
I need more time!
Bend the knee. That will not go unpunished. First one's eye.
Wolf time. Oh!
Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I think not. I expected so much more. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone else.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon me after all I've given you!
I love this part of the fight. Geonor, the putrid wolf.
I will take out your heart and savor each bite.
This is the best part. They start reciting Ezemite poetry.
Swift as death, and imbued by the moon. inflicted. Your veins soon chilled. Agnar shall slay again. Solstice of pain. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Freezing gale. Requiem on high. Freezing gale. I smell your break. I count it. Your pulse quickens. The eternal impure. With bloodlust empowered. Our Ezemir endured. But soon all were devoured. In unending war. Death waited at the door. Then hour by hour, men fell as summer soured. Desolation. Solstice of pain. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Desolation. Desolation. Requiem on high. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And howled now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger. I will take out your heart and savor each bite. Desolation. Requiem on high. Chilling frost. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Requiem on high. As night falls, winter's chill, sought the unworthy, through an endless night.
Hammer and anvil!
They wither and tarry. Forsaken frosts, as cold as death, of Baer's misery, the pack won't forget. I smell your blood, and I am ravenous. Chilling frost. I smell your blood, grows colder. Agnar the Ruined. Agnar the Impaler. As swift as death.
I'm not ready.
And imbued by the moon.
No chance.
Cursed or gifted. Branded and afflicted. Your veins soon chilled. Agnar shall slay again. Freezing gale. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Desolation. I smell your blood. And I am ravenous. Freezing gale. I smell.
We did it!
Allow me to clear your mind.
Ooh, that was a tough fight.
For a moment.
The madness. It consumed my being. Oriana used it against me.
Where has she taken the beast?
I found messages from the desert.
From the Vastiri?
Yes. Find her. Kill her. But first, please, stop the madness.
As you wish.
From the dessert to the cake, find it!
Let us return to Clearfell to make our preparations.
I've nowhere to keep that.
What? You got nowhere to keep that? I'll kill you.
Oh, you son of a bitch! I'll kill you!
Wow! That's a really good mace. That's a really good mace. That mace is good enough to make me say... maybe I won't use a shield.
Count Geonor is dead. I never thought there'd come a day when such a statement brought relief. We can finally start rebuilding our poor, damaged Ogham. It's going to be a long and difficult struggle, but it's not nearly the first time we Ezamites have had to rise from the ashes.
We rise.
The thought of our village on fire. Oh, my heart feels heavy. We'll get back there someday. Reclaim our lands, rebuild, mark my words. Part of me is angry I wasn't there to defend the place, but I know I was needed by these good folks far more. I can't imagine what would have happened if they'd been out here, defenseless. The Count's name will not be remembered in our songs. Ah, good riddance.
Good riddance. Yep. We are taking this off. Getting the 20% increased damage, +2 level of all melee skills. The elemental damage with attacks kind of doesn't matter, but the attack speed
Of the Forge!
in other very good weapon. Holy cow. Which means,
In recognition of your efforts, Dandelion, I give unto you the Karui armor.
it's a crazy ass mace. Goddamn. Now Dandelion is looking like a true Karui warrior. And looking more like himself, to be honest. Very cool.
You've done well. You have earned a prominent role in our song's story, and I shall sing it proudly. I know that Renly will dearly miss having you around.
Aw.
He is also immensely proud of you.
Aw.
The darkness that crept upon our lands has been forced to flee, and I have a feeling you will pursue it to the end of the world. May the first ones bless you. This is home now. Our songs tell of times of renewal, when bloodshed, strife, and courage forge stronger bonds. That is how we will regard this era of Ogham, and how we will remember you in our songs. Isaro the wise, Isaro the mad.
Let me snap this for Bunny's sake. Here we go. 101. Actually, I'll talk to Finn.
The clan leaders are all dead, but there's one man who remains with the leadership to carry on. Your old man will take good care of us, as is his nature. We'll be just fine, hero. You can ride on out of here with your head held high. Seriously, though, I hope you return someday. If only to guard my back. Bye then.
Salutes.
So, it is done. The Count is dead. Where once there was a fire in my heart, there is now nothing but ash. For enacting my vengeance, you have some measure of thanks from me. Now please, go. Do what you must, but leave me be. Take revenge.
We must pursue Oriana. The seed of corruption has begun to grow, but there is still a chance that we can end this before it is too late. The fledgling beast is leaving corruption in its wake, so we have a trail to follow. When you are ready to part from this place, we can leave immediately.
Sweet.
Do whatever it takes.
Sorry, I've collected these over time.
Ooh, don't do that.
Sorry. I was
Sell.
just... Oh, I like this
Ooh,
one.
buy that back. Okay.
Be careful.
And then salvage.
Tempered by flame.
That is a lot of damage. That is overall. Holy cow, that is a huge increase in my damage. Let me look at how much that's doing to my. Oh! Huge!
How can I be of aid? The trail of corruption leads east, so east we shall go. It seems fate conspires to return me to the plains of Vastiri. The Countess has escaped with the beast. Every attempt to control it has ended in cataclysm. We must pursue her to the plains of Vastiri. We should find the Marikath caravan. Only they can lead us through that harsh and unforgiving land.
Woo!
Well, sir, we have arrived. The Vastiri awaits. Good luck to you.
This outpost seems to be part of a trade route, so we should be able to find a Marikath caravan. They are an honorable people, and I have no doubt they will assist us. The Marikath have a cultural history deeper than most know. Theirs is a strict tradition, bordering on brutal. But it is that adherence to shared beliefs that has kept them strong when entire empires have come and gone around them. Thank you.
The weary traveler grows close to the end of the path.
Lazaro!
The verdant land of 7 waters awaits! Be sure to have your toll ready at the gates. Cloth, gems, metalwares, and coin are all accepted.
Marikath Bazaar. Trade is the lifeblood of the saints.
Only the toughest survive here.
You are seeking passage on our caravan? We cannot travel anywhere at the moment. Hyenic raiders are harassing the trade route ahead. For the time being, we are stuck here.
I will have to show them what I can do.
Let's get schmovin'.
Hammer and anvil!
Skill gem. Neat. Upgrade. I'm gonna upgrade my... I don't want Molten Blast. I want Rolling Slam. What a far cry this is. Compared to my other playthroughs, playing Warrior is a breath of fresh air.
I need more time.
Very fun. Very fun. I am looking forward to when they add more axe. They add more weapons to the game and more skills, so there's a reason for me to like switch between different skills and different sets of armor. But for now, there's no reason for me not to just keep to all the mace stuff.
Hammer and anvil!
You could have walked over that.
I need more time.
You get more armor. We're going to continue along. Probably get more area damage, right? Do I want this? Aftershock area of effect. Maybe. Maybe. More strength, more strength, more strength. Bleeding chance, eh. More armor, yes. Lasting trauma. Yep, want that. Come down here, I get all that strength. Increased damage per 15 strength. Yes. Big boost to mace. And then Avatar of Fire. 75% of damage converted to fire damage. Deal no non-fire damage. In my dreams, I see a great warrior. His skin scorched black, his fists aflame. I think that's calm. And then we'll get Giant's Blood. And we'll zigzag around and get Unnatural Resilience. Bing, bang, boom for more... Unnatural Resilience. Yeah. Alright, I got my game plan.
Hammer and anvil!
Definitely need to bolster my my armor. I am taking hits like I'm a hit farmer. Dude's looking at me while he's getting mean mugged by a fucking Adura homeguard. Any enemies over here? Any enemies? No enemies. Quicker than the speed of light. Where are all the rare enemies? Come forth! Ooh, that was almost bad.
I need more time. Tower.
Chia Kazim!
Not a fire resist.
Greetings.
No dismantling yet. Actually, I need to change my belt charm. Boom. There we go.
fire will best you!
I think this is the way towards the boss. Yes. Yes, it is. So I'll explore those untouched annals. The map. It's fucking nothing. I'll say this armor definitely helps me keep track of Dandy better. Alright. That's all done. That's all that. Time to go face the boss. Good old Herald of Ash. I do say that the persistent spirit gems definitely do a fantastic job of controlling how powerful a player can get at the start. Because mana reservation used to just be such an issue in PoE 1. Oh, look at that little beetle. Let him go. Is that a stag beetle? Hold up. What the hell is a stag beetle doing in the desert? You should be in some trees, my friend. Some trees. This climate is too arid for you. Not enough trees. Not enough roots.
Up there!
There's Wrathbreaker. Raider's Cliffs, territory of the Cackling Fields.
Dodge this! Should return to the caravan.
Wrathbreaker was fucking easy! Fucking easy peasy! That combo, the stun combo. Mean, meaty, strong. Right.
Greetings.
You defeated the raiders? Fate sends us a fortuitous stranger. Welcome to the Adura Agara. You may travel with us in exchange for your service as a Jingak, and you will have nearly the respect of one of our own for as long as you stay.
Woo! I don't need perfect strike. Though it could be fun. But it could be fun! It could be fun though. Yeah, it could be fun. I'll do this. I'll put brutality there. And martial tempo back on rolling slam. There we go. I'll do perfect strike. Alright, let's get scooting. The Ardora Caravan.
They're nomads, much like my ancestors.
The beast is on the move, twisting the desert as it goes, waking ancient dead and unknown horrors alike. The Countess brought it here as part of some nefarious plan. I assume she has allies here. We must track them down and convince them to give up this madness. Those creatures are too coherent and intelligent to be manifestations of corruption. I suspect that they are the descendants of divine tampering. There was a being I once knew in the ancient days, a trickster, who would have appreciated someone to laugh at his ill-conceived humor. What more perfect audience for a sickening jester than a pack of gibbering hyenas?
Good point.
Time is short. Make haste.
Chillin'. I love this part of the game. Very good. Very good little breakaway of from before. Level 11, level 11, level 11, level 12. I'm not going to buy a lot of armor
Who goes there?
or upgrade it until I can get some better ones.
You may trade with me, for trade is the lifeblood of survival in the desert, but expect no kindness. Does the scorpion sting carry less poison at night? In the hopes of taking on fighting duty again, I am still practicing the art of the sword. Red-eyed Nasima, she of the second sight, proved that there is more to combat than mere vision. However, there is still honor in serving the role of tradesmith and weapon master. I served as a Dekara for as long as I was able, and I intend to fulfill this duty with just as much dedication. Zarka holds all the wisdom and knowledge of the Adura, and the stories of many other Akaras as well. Our traditions help us survive as these lands turn to dust over generations, and in many ways, that lush beauty still exists for us through her words. Especially now the gods have returned to Rayclast, we know that our beliefs have power. Perhaps we can bring back those verdant forests and gleaming rivers, if only we have enough faith in a leader strong enough to make it real. Blessings.
Care for a story? I have a very long official title, but you may simply address me as Zaka. The young ones will harp on and on about our strict traditions, but I'm old enough to get away with it. So I do. My role is that of a keeper of tales. I was chosen by my predecessor, rather than being allowed to become a Dekara or perform other duties. I'm not permitted near combat, for the stories I keep are one of our most valuable resources. We understand the plains of Vastiri through the lens of these words, handed down to us over the centuries. We see what used to lie where sand dwells now, and hear the bold proclamations and lamentations of yesteryear. That is my role, to be the worldly eyes and ears of the Ahadura. Nasima, yes, Nasima, a great warrior, though with a complicated legacy. Born with eyes the color of blood, she was left to die among the dunes for being blind. But the Faridun found her and raised her. A Balbalik, one might think, but no. She became an impressive warrior in her own right. And when called upon to raid her people, she recognized her mother's voice and turned and slaughtered her Faridun captors. A true role model from the ancient days and a wonderful sleep tale for the children. This is the tale as it was told to me by our Akara's tale woman before me, and as told to her by the tale woman before her. These words have remained unchanged since the beginning. Many thousands of years ago, we were a simple people, hunters, roamers. We moved valley to valley in search of meat and berries. There was none of the discipline we know today, but that was about to change. These fair plains became barren and lightless. A time those generations called the winter of the world. 1,000 years of ice brought hardship and suffering, but that was only the beginning. To the south, the foreign tyrant An fell, and horrible creatures flooded forth under this darkness, seemingly born of bone and blood and foul magic. Survival meant banding together and creating the strict traditions that eventually became what we know today. To fight was to live. Disorder meant death. In the darkest depths of that era, when hope was but a memory, the twin sister Sekemas, Solarai and Landara, arose to unite our scattered peoples for the first time. They wielded the essence of gold and silver, gleaming with such ferocity that the gray skies had no choice but to give way. The creatures retreated under the sands, never to be seen again, and our fair plains blazed with emerald forests and sapphire rivers. This brought about the most glorious age of our people, a time of conquest, wealth, great heroes, and gods that lasted for another 1,000 years. But then, one fell winter, the gods vanished. Our beloved Garukan was the last to succumb. holding on for 2 moons against a powerful innovation. She gave what final orders she could, mandated our traditions be upheld, and then went silent. The Marraketh were not disturbed. We did not lose hope. We knew who we were, and those values had not left us with the departure of the gods. When the sky burned, when the Vaal fell, when the Eternals came and sought to be our masters, and then fell as well, we endured. We have protected these fair plains for 304 generations, and we will continue to do so for another 304. That is our duty and our birthright.
Chambrine.
She was a fierce warrior before she was blinded in battle. Focused, determined. Losing her sight has not changed that. I have no doubt that she will become skilled enough at blind fighting to rejoin the ranks someday. Indeed, blind Dekara were once instrumental in decimating an Eternal Legion during a sandstorm ambush. So it is not without precedent.
Eternals come from a place called Sarn, but I believe they eventually became Oriath, or settled on the island of Oriath off the coast of Rayclast. A fine assortment of goods and fruits! Fruits, no less. That's surprising. We got meats, we got tubers, we got fish? You guys catching fish? In this hot, hot sun?
I am Asala.
Hey, Asala.
Sekima of the Ardura. I care not where you came from, nor what caste you might have been there. All that matters is that you have shown yourself capable in battle, Jingak. Remain a friend to the Ardura, and you shall have nothing but respect from us.
Looking good. Nice bedroom.
Slaves. This goes against everything the Ezamites stand for.
Yeah, this whole thing is being pulled by slaves.
So, the beast has entered
The
the
beast!
world once more. We were following a trail of corruption before we were waylaid, and now we shall resume the hunt. We Marraketh are honored bound to seek and contain corruption wherever it may be found. It seems the sacred duty falls on us once more. The trail connects to 2 locations, but we don't know where the beast currently resides. I am willing to begin wherever you and your shade thinks is wisest. Foreigners or emperors are for nations filled with the weak-minded and soft, as history has proven every time an empire falls and we endure. I am Sekima, because others have put their faith in me as the strongest and most capable among us. I lead because there is no better replacement. It is a role I deserve, by definition.
Oriana.
This Oriana would find no allies among our Akaras. We are no strangers to the eternal war against corruption. If she has allies in this region, they cannot be of the Marraketh. After the Beast of Highgate was slain, all other Akaras vowed to pursue and eradicate corruption should it ever return. Never again will a sole Akara suffer the weight of history. Corruption has returned to the Vastiri. Before this season, the Haonic warriors you fought would never have dared raid a caravan. The dead have begun to rise again, and other creatures of the desert have started changing. By Zarka's accounts, the land is returning to the way it was before. These are ill times.
Not good.
For glory,
For glory! Alright, off we go to Mawdun Quarry. Oh yeah, I should probably talk to the people of the caravan before I get leaving and scooting and leaving.
How can I advise? Asala has agreed to aid us, exactly as I expected. The beast represents an existential threat to all the peoples of Rayclast, but even beyond that, she seems to be quite driven. She reminds me of a rambunctious young woman I once knew in Keth, who eventually rose to power, attained divinity, and led her people to greatness. Yes, I have seen the slaves pulling carts. I am uncomfortable with the practice, but from what I understand, it allows those captured in battle to serve rather than simply being executed. There are not enough resources to keep prisoners who do not work. In this harsh land, it is perhaps the lesser of two evils. That is what I tell myself, at least. Time is short. Make haste.
I hear you. I remember her face from before the battle where I lost my sight. She is quite beautiful, and she has strength and cunning to match. I can think of no better leader for us. We, Adora, have put all our faith in Asala, and though we do not number enough to spark divinity in her, we still thrived under her leadership. Blessings. Careful story.
Okay. Now we go into the Mawdun Quarry.
Welcome.
We go. Copper mines here.
Burn!
Look at this again. Perfect strike. How far is the range? Charge your weapon while channeling. Release the moment you fully charge. Release a wave of fire. Alright, it sparks to let you know when it's maxed out, so that's good. What a thing to say to someone. Just die, you. Become dirt. Ooh, bronze. Nice. Realm is restarting in 10 minutes. We're restoring the realm to a... Deploy the 0.01 update. Patch notes are in the patch note forums. Downtime will be approximately 15 minutes. Well, I probably shouldn't go too deep with this. So I will say... I'll pick up streaming again once the patch is through. So take care, everybody. Thanks for actually, hold up. I don't need to stop streaming. I can just... I'll just exit Path of Exile. What's wrong with me? I need to update the stream information, though. There we go. So let's take a look at those patch update. D, right? D, not C? It's D. D. Early access patch notes. Patch notes coming soon. Thanks for your patience. Shakes my freaking fist. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put some Trial of Ascent. We're gonna put